Badger basketball on the radio. This sports broadcast is brought to you by sports-minded sponsors throughout South Central Utah. And now, let's go live to the basketball court for live play-by.
And a good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Badger basketball action on KMTI AM 650 on Centracom.com and also on YouTube.com/SnowBadgerTV. Snow College Badgers having an early tip-off this afternoon. We didn't find out until the ride over here. In fact, when we pulled over in Duchesne, we found out that the games had been moved up 2 hours, which makes it really good for getting home before midnight, hopefully. But it makes it really bad when you've advertised the games all week for being at 5 o'clock. So thanks for joining us here on Snow Badger TV, KMTI AM 650, and Centracom.com for the last regular season game of the Snow College Badgers. Snow College Badgers will be taking on the Spartans of Colorado Northwestern Community College. They have a record of 1-10 in conference play, 3-26 overall. Their lone win coming here on this court against the College of Southern Idaho very early in the season. Snow College Badgers 7-4 in conference play and locked into that number 2 spot of the Scenic West Athletic Conference, 16-13 overall. They are coming off a very tough home loss by 1 point to the number 1 team in the conference. That's the Salt Lake Community College Bruins. Snow College Badgers, under the direction of Rob Nielsen, Ben Crickshank, and Thomas Salmon, hope to get a win here on the road in preparation for the tournament next week at the College of Southern Idaho in Twin Falls. The Snow College Badgers will be playing the home team in that tournament. That is the College of Southern Idaho Golden Eagles. So a tough matchup for that first round, taking on a team that has a lot of talent. They just haven't put it together for every game. In fact, the Badgers picked up an important road win there just a few weeks ago, and then they'll be headed back there again. Snow College Badgers will be starting Matt Norman, Trey Farr, Traden Christensen, Branson Blackner, and Braden Johnson. The Spartans have 6 sophomores, and they had to have a competition to decide who was going to start out of those 6 sophomores. The winners are Matthew Hamilton, the 6'5 sophomore from Craig, Colorado, Drakez Harvey, the 6'1 redshirt sophomore from Aurora, Colorado, Javante Wiley, the 6'4 sophomore from Ogden, Utah, Jalon Jackson, the 5'10 redshirt sophomore from Denver, Colorado, and Luna Shoyoye, the 6'7 sophomore from Miami, Florida. The only player that got kind of the short end of the stick, I guess, would be Amir Manzik, the 6'3 sophomore from Bosnia, but I would expect him to see a lot of playing time as he is usually a starter for this Spartan team. We'll take an opportunity for a timeout, some words from our sponsors, and when we come back, we'll have more on the Snow College pregame show. Snow College has the best quality, most affordable, and flexible offerings in online education. Visit snow.edu. We'll be back in 60.
Robinson Transport is a major part of the central Utah economy by hauling supplies to maintain the energy needs of Utah and surrounding states. The management extends a sincere appreciation to all of their drivers for their hard work and dedication. Robinson Transport fully supports the education of our area youth and their participation in athletic competition. Should you need any construction equipment, topsoil, gravel, or concrete work, remember Robinson Transport of Salina, a proud sponsor of this sports broadcast.
I got the whole world in my hands. I got the world safely in my hands. Oh.
With a 3% cash bonus on balance transfers, a Mountain America Rewards credit card can put the whole world in your hands. Imagine the memories you'll make with a same-day cash bonus and rewards like event tickets and travel rebates. It's easy to transfer a balance through our mobile app or at a branch. Get your 3% cash bonus today.
Good afternoon and welcome back to the Snow College pregame show. Snow College ranks among the nation's top 10% in student success. Turn on your education and visit snow.edu. Joining me here on the pregame show is head coach Rob Nielsen. And Coach, have you been able to get over that tough loss on Thursday to Salt Lake? Maybe I shouldn't even have brought it up.
Oh, it's a big game for us, but we learned a lot. We're right there with that team, so you have to move on from that one and get ready for this one and get ready for CSI next week. So yeah, that's we look forward to seeing them hopefully a week from tonight.
A week from tonight.
A lot of work to do between now and then.
Yep. Yeah. Well, and of course this one has no impact on what happens in the postseason, other than it keeps or gets that momentum back that you had. You guys had won 8 or 9 in a row prior to the loss against Salt Lake Community College, I believe.
I think it was just 5.
Was it 5 only? It felt like 9 for me, I guess. So you do want to get this win, obviously. I mean, you don't give any away, and you want to get some momentum going back into that tournament. You do face the home team on that on Friday night.
Right. It's tonight's a big game. These guys are excited. It's sophomore night, and you saw in the women's game, they went on a run and went from down 14 to up a couple of points, and that's probably the longest or the latest in a game their women's team's been up all year. And so, there's a lot of energy here in the gym and a lot of things going on with these guys. So hopefully we can get on them early and kind of take care of things early and then let everybody kind of get a feel for the game and play a little bit.
This is probably one of the noisiest crowds I have heard in Rangeley, Colorado in quite some time. They were getting into that women's game quite a bit.
Yeah, there's a lot of parents here and a lot of people here supporting these kids. The community kind of does rally around this team, and so there'll be a good crowd here for a Saturday afternoon. And if we let the crowd get going and these guys get excited by the crowd, then it'll be a tough game.
This is also probably one of the most athletic teams that Colorado Northwestern has put on the floor, I think.
And the most sophomores. I think they had 6 at their sophomore thing. And that's something that this coach has done a really good job of getting kids to stay. So many times it's been one and done and they leave here, but he's keeping kids around, and so there's more sophomores, which makes a huge difference.
Okay. And one of the other things, he's got a good recruiting class. You mentioned the sophomores, but he's brought in some freshmen that have really played well for him. I'm thinking of Zarian Stevens and especially Raven Brown, the 6'4" freshman from Colorado Springs. And he's brought in some local kids. The Jordan Stratch from Colorado as well has had some good minutes and good time.
Yeah, it's a different place, and his objective, is to have local kids. But he's doing a good job of getting good players, good athletes. So they're getting better, as evidenced by their win over CSI earlier in the year. So they're very capable of beating people, and they've had a lot of close games, and they shoot it well. So if they get hot, it's trouble.
This is going to be a little bit different, and maybe it won't make a difference for the players at all, but we were setting up the camera and getting things going, and the lighting for this 3 o'clock game is going to be very different from what you've played in past, because usually it's starting to get a little bit darker and you don't have all that light coming in from this glass.
Right, and they're working on, we're going to have more of these earlier games, and they talked about getting something up on that glass to take some of that light off, because it does, some of the lines you can't even see if you get to the wrong angle, and you'll see on your broadcast, it really affects the game and just our ability to see where we're supposed to be.
Have the players said anything about it, or do you bring that up at all?
No, we don't tell them things that they don't need to know.
just let them go ahead and go.
Start putting things in their heads, it'll get all kinds of problems. So.
But have you told them about the 2-inch slope over in the corner?
They know about that.
You told them not to shoot out of that corner?
Oh, no, it's a more of a challenge, I think, for them than they think they can make one. So.
All right, Snow College Badgers, as you mentioned, need a win here, a big game for you to get that momentum back going into the tournament next week. And any other, what have the Badgers got to do to come up with a win here?
Well, we want to go inside. We heard them inside the first time. Trey had a big game, and Darian had a big game. So we're gonna see if we can't get them in foul trouble. They're not real big, and we had a real advantage inside. So we'll go inside, and then we need Branson and Nate or Matt and some of those guys to step up and still be hot. So Branson was hot last game, Nate the night before, Matt the night before, and I thought Nate did a really good job of coming and hitting some shots. So just keep our momentum going and everybody playing as well as they can.
Trey Farr in the game in Ephraim had 31 against them, and then the time we played here, it was Matt Norman with 30. So you've had two players go off for 30 or more against this team.
Right, and they can plan whatever they want, but we're able to do that sometimes. And if kids get hot, we're able to give them the ball, and so hopefully we can have at least those two or somebody else get hot tonight.
All right. Thanks, Coach, for joining us here on the pregame show. We'll be back with more on the Snow College pregame show. Snow College has assembled the best quality, most affordable, and flexible offerings in online education. Visit snow.edu.
When your family comes to visit, does your internet seem to slow down? All those extra devices can chew up your bandwidth in a hurry, making your internet seem sluggish. Give your internet a boost with a Family Up plan from MTCC and make everyone happy. For a small fee, Family Up plans temporarily increase your internet speed while your family is here and go back to normal when they leave. Now everyone will love coming to your house even more. For more information and pricing, give MTCC a call today at 835-2929 or visit us at manti.com.
Little Caesars Pizza in Nephi and Ephraim boast the most cheese and the most common toppings at the nation's best prices. Family parties, work crews, office staff, or athletic teams all benefit when Little Caesars is asked to tame our hunger. From hot and ready to deep dish and everything in between, everybody wins with Little Caesars. Give Little Caesars Pizza a try today and you'll still be wearing a big old smile tomorrow. That's Little Caesars Pizza, 462 North Main in Ephraim and 1010 North Main in Nephi.
San Pete Steel in Moroni was founded in 1994 and is one of the major steel construction companies in the Intermountain West, specializing in structural steel fabrication and erection. San Pete Steel's impressive portfolio includes the Hale Theater in Sandy and structures on the campuses of the University of Utah, BYU, and UVU. San Pete Steel in Moroni, where their motto is done right and on time, at 685 East Main in Moroni. Call 800-261-1026, 800-261-1026, or sanpetesteel.com.
Intermountain San Pete Valley Hospital wishes the Badgers all the best, both during the game and in everyday life. We are proud to be a Snow College sponsor. Intermountain now offers Connect Care, which gives you access to a healthcare provider 24/7 from your own home on a smartphone, tablet, or computer for one low price. Just download the app to use, keeping you close to home for your health care. Intermountain San Pete Valley Hospital, helping people live the healthiest lives possible.
My mom told me to not take a class before 8 a.m. my first semester. Mom told me the library was the best place to study. Mom told me to get involved on campus. My mom told me that Snow College was the best place to start. And don't tell my mom this, but she was right. Coming to Snow College was the best decision I've ever made.
Snow College is accepting your application right now. To get more information or schedule a campus visit, go to snow.edu. That's snow.edu. At Snow College, it is all about you.
My name is Richard Anderson. I'm one of the general surgeons working at Central Valley Medical Center in Nephi, Utah. My trajectory was not into surgery at first. I decided to become a research scientist, but I had no opportunity to work with people. Since moving to this area, I have made lasting friends, lifelong friends, and I have enjoyed providing the same sort of quality surgical care that they can obtain in Salt Lake or Provo, but with more prompt and certainly more personal service.
Snow College ranks among the nation's top 10% in student success. Turn on your education and visit snow.edu. Welcome back to the Snow College pregame show. Gary Chedister with you. And taking a look at the standings for the Scenic West Athletic Conference, Salt Lake Community College still undefeated. They had their biggest scare, and that was on Thursday against the Snow College Badgers. The Badgers lose it by 1, 75-74, I believe was the final. The Badgers had a chance to win the ball game. They had the ball with 7 seconds remaining, a little over 7 seconds, got it across half court, called another timeout with 4.3 seconds remaining, had the play drawn up, and everything works really well until you try to put it in action, and the Badgers ended up throwing it away. Probably the toughest part of that is not even getting a chance to shoot the ball. It's one thing to shoot and miss, but to not even get the shot away, that was probably the most frustrating thing for at least fans. I don't know how the team feels about it, but as far as the fans go, very frustrating not to get that shot and have a chance to knock off the Bruins of Salt Lake Community College. So both the men and the women from Salt Lake Community College get the number 1 seed for the Region XVIII Tournament, which is next week. In the matchups that we have for you, and all of these games will be broadcast live on youtube.com/snowbadgertv. So if you get a chance, log in and subscribe to that, and then you'll get updates as far as what the broadcast will be. But Thursday at 5:30, it'll be the Snow College women taking on this Colorado Northwestern team once again on Thursday night as the 4 and 5 seeds play on Thursday, and then the winner will go on to play the number 1 seed on Friday. The men's bracket, it'll be at 7:30 on Thursday night. USU Eastern will take on this Colorado Northwestern Community College team. USU Eastern had a chance to finish in the number 3 spot, but they dropped a tough game up at College of Southern Idaho on Thursday night, so they drop into that number 4 spot. So to finish out, number 1, Salt Lake Community College, Snow College, the number 2 seed, College of Southern Idaho, the 3 seed, Utah State Eastern, the 4 seed, and Colorado Northwestern Community College, the 5 seed. The Spartans have a record of 1-10 in conference play. Utah State Eastern drops to 4-7 after the loss last night. College of Southern Idaho 5-7. The Badgers 7-4, and Salt Lake Community College undefeated with a record of 11-0. Snow College Badgers taking on Colorado here with sophomore night, and that's always a challenge. We talked about this a little bit in the pregame with head coach Rob Nielsen. The women had a really big crowd here as far as crowds go for Colorado Northwestern, probably one of the noisiest crowds that I've ever witnessed here, and they kind of got the Lady Spartans on a run in that third quarter. They went from having a deficit to taking a lead, and then finally the Badgers got the ship righted and it pulled away in the fourth quarter for their final win of the regular season. But one of the things that Coach Rob Nielsen mentioned is he doesn't want to get the crowd involved in this and get some confidence going for these Spartans, because this is a tough place to play and they shoot well and it's a fairly athletic team. So the Badgers need to start well early and to be able to keep on the pressure to be able to keep this Spartan team down. Again, the Snow College Badgers with a record of 7-4 in conference play and 16-13 overall, and locked into that number 2 spot of the Scenic West Athletic Conference, which means they will take on CSI on Friday night. I believe the game time for that will be at 7:30. Check the YouTube Badger Snow TV page for all of the times for all of the games, as we will be streaming all of the Region XVIII Tournament. We'll take this opportunity for a timeout and a word from our sponsors. We'll be back with the starting lineups and the tip-off right after this.
Spanish Fork's best-kept secret, Shepherd's Carpets has opened a new location here in Richville. Shepherd's offers everything from carpet, vinyl plank, as well as vinyl, hardwood, and laminate. Shepherd provides estimates, installation, and carpet binding. Make Shepherd's your total flooring source. Come in and see us at 410 North Main here in Richville, Tuesday through Friday from 10 to 6, Saturday from 10 to 4. Call us at 435-865-2025. That's 865-2025.
CO Building Systems in Ephraim manufactures a complete line of pre-engineered metal buildings of all sizes. Plus, they are your headquarters for custom metal roof and wall panels for your home or business, including all trim and accessories. All of their roof and wall panels are available in several gauges and over 20 different colors. For a free cost estimate or more information, contact CO Building Systems in Ephraim. 800-262-5347. That's 800-262-5347. Online at cobuildings.com.
Zions Bank has been committed to community, integrity, teamwork, trust, and value for over 145 years. The reason? That's when the first customer walked through the front door. And ever since, Zions Bank has shown that customer service isn't just a department, it's in everything we do. Or any Zions Bank branch. We haven't forgotten who keeps us in business, a division of Zions Bank Corporation and a member FDIC.
No matter how you connect, Centricom delivers fast, reliable internet and powerful whole-home mesh Wi-Fi throughout your home for intense gaming, easy sharing, and buffer-free streaming on every device all at once. With experts ready to help. Connect to faster internet. Connect with Centra Wi-Fi. Connect to now. Call or click Centricom.com to upgrade your internet today.
Welcome back to Colorado Northwestern Community College in Rangeley, Colorado. Snow College Badgers taking on the Spartans. Starting lineup for the Snow College Badgers: Matt Norman, 6'5" freshman from Timpanogos; Trey Farr, the 6'9" freshman from St. George; 6'7" freshman from Saratoga Springs, Traden Christensen. Branson Blackner, the 6'4" sophomore from Cedar City, Utah. And Braden Johnson, the 6'7" sophomore from Draper. The starting lineup for the Spartans of Colorado Northwestern Community College. They will go with Matthew Hamilton, the 6'5" sophomore from Craig, Colorado. Drakez Harvey, the 6'1" redshirt sophomore from Aurora, Colorado. Javante Wiley, the 6'4" sophomore from Ogden, Utah. Jelon Jackson, the 5'10" redshirt sophomore from Denver, Colorado. And Luna Soyoye, the 6'7" sophomore from Miami, Florida. The Badgers, as we mentioned on the pregame show, have had 2 30-point performances in the 2 previous matchups with this Spartan team. That was Trey Farr, who scored 31 at home for the Snow College Badgers. In the first matchup, Trey ended up with a bit of a sprained ankle in the first half, only scored 2 points, and spent pretty much the rest of the game on the sidelines nursing that sprained ankle. But it was Matt Norman that went off for 30 against this Spartan team. Traden Christensen also contributed 17. Braden Johnson 12 and Jonah Roth 14, one of his best games, and it paid off for the Badgers because he got more minutes because of the injury to Trey Farr. So here we go to jump center. Trey Farr jumps up, controls the tip, and it's back to Braden Johnson, and the Badgers will set up the offense. Traden Christensen with the right-handed dribble. Works over to the right angle, now on top to Braden Johnson. To Branson Blackner. Blackner to the baseline. Pulls up, goes high post to Trey Farr. Now to Matt Norman. Norman gets the high post pick. Gives it to Braden Johnson. Fakes the 3. Goes to the high post to Matt Norman. He'll launch the angle right 3. It's good. Matt Norman likes this gym. And the Badgers start off with a 3-pointer. Jelon Jackson on the left wing. Up high to Hamilton. Now to Wiley. To Harvey. Harvey penetrates, looks to the left. And it's Hamilton. Back up to Drakez Harvey. Harvey penetrates, puts up the shot with the left hand. It's good. Drakez Harvey, his first 2. And the Spartans answer back. Badgers lead at 3-2. Just under 19 minutes to go. Braden Johnson, one dribble to Matt Norman. Matt Norman, the floater in the lane. It's good. Matt Norman, right down the lane, throws the right-handed floater up and in. Badgers lead at 5-2. Hamilton, look to the left wing, instead dribbles around and then drops it off to Jelon Jackson. Nice penetration by Jelon. Into the corner to Harvey. Harvey gets by his man and dunks it home. So far, it's the Matt Norman, Drakez Harvey competition. Now Traden Christensen all the way to the baseline. Reverses layup with the right hand. It's good. Traden's so good at getting to the front of the rim. That time he went underneath the basket and lays it up over his shoulder. Penetration. Travel is going to be called first on Javante Wiley. And that'll turn it over to the Badgers. First turnover of the game. And Traden Christensen will have it in the backcourt. Push it up quickly to Norman. Norman launches the long 3. He was almost on the Colorado Northwestern bench with that one. Matt Norman with 8. 10-4 Snow College, and the crowd is very quiet. Jelon Jackson gets the pick, shoots the top of the key jumper, off the mark, no good. Trey Farr had it, stolen away from him by Luna Shoyoye. Hamilton fakes the 3, he wants to penetrate, but they call him for a travel first. And it'll be Badger ball on the sideline here. Matt Norman, that was probably the longest 3-pointer I've seen. He was literally standing right in front of Coach Nathan Tarrin for Colorado Northwestern when he hit that. Inside Trey Farr, double team, goes to the baseline. In trouble, somebody's open, and it's Matt Norman. Fakes the 3, good closeout that time. To Branson Blackner, who penetrates, puts up the floater with the right hand. It's good. Branson Blackner gets into the lane and finishes well. The Badgers lead 12-4. And we have just played 3 minutes. Jelon Jackson penetrates, kicks. Drakez Harvey for 3. Off the mark, no good. Trey Farr the rebound. Farr to Traden. Traden pushes it up, tries to go inside to Braden Johnson. Picked off by Jelon Jackson. He'll leap and lean and nail it. Jelon Jackson gets the floater in the lane. That cuts the Badger lead to 12-6. Braden Johnson guarded out high by Hamilton. Backs it out high, now gives high post to Trey Farr. Farr backs in, goes strong with the left hand, no good. Colorado Northwestern wanted a travel call, but instead it's going to be a foul. And the foul is going to be called on Luna Shoyoye. Luna picks up foul number 1, first team foul. And at the free throw line is Trey Farr to shoot 2. Trey takes his time, free throw on the way, good. It wanted to come back out, but just grabs the front of the rim and then falls through. So Trey will shoot another. Free throw is on the way and good. Trey hits them both. 4 out of 5 starters now in the scorebook, and the Badger lead is 14-6. Wiley over to Jerquez Harvey, penetrates and kicks to Jelon Jackson. Thought about the 3 out of the corner, doesn't take it. Guarded by Matt Norman, now wants to penetrate. Pulls up the dribble, hands back to Harvey. Harvey passes in the corner. An offensive foul drawn by Braden Johnson as Jordan Stratch has checked into the ball game, and he picks up his first foul. Second team foul. Good job by Braden Johnson to get his feet planted in the lane and draw that foul. Traden across the timeline, goes behind his back. The Spartan switch, gives it to Branson Blackner. Cowden and Norman out high. Trey Farr, nice backdoor to Braden Johnson, and all 5 Badger starters now have scored. Hamilton, right wing, skip pass over to Wiley. Now top of the key to Harvey. Harvey faked going left, went right, hands it off to Jelon Jackson. Shot is off the mark, no good. Traden Christensen with the rebound. Traden looking up court, gets it to Blackner. I did not see a travel. That's the call. But Branson Blackner caught the pass and then passed it into the corner, but they call him for a travel. So a turnover. And checking in now is Azarian Stevens for the Spartans. Badgers still with their starting lineup out there. Stevens passes into the corner, shot by Jordan Stratch out of the corner, no good. And now they call a foul on the Badgers. Who'd they call it on? Trey Farr? Or Branson Blackner? Branson Blackner gets called for the foul, his first, and the team's first. And it gives the ball back once again to the Spartans. I think Coach Nielsen was wondering who that call was on, but they had it right, it looks like. Azarian Stevens launches the 3, no good. Rebound, Traden Christensen. Here comes Traden pushing the ball up the floor to Johnson on the left wing. To Matt Norman, fakes the 3, back to Johnson. Johnson launches the 3, and it's good. Braden Johnson with 5. And Coach Nathan Tarrin has seen enough. He's going to take a timeout here, and it looks like it's going to be a full timeout. So we'll take this opportunity for a word from our sponsors. We'll be back with more Badger basketball right after this.
I'm Dr. Chris Karish, orthopedic surgeon with a subspecialty in sports medicine. Central Valley Medical Center has state-of-the-art operating rooms and the latest orthopedic equipment to provide me with the tools to perform safe and minimally invasive procedures. I've had the opportunity to treat athletes from my own sons to the NFL. I provide a wide variety of treatments to get you back on your feet and enjoying your life. Come see us here at Central Valley Medical Center, where we can treat you as a friend and not a medical record number.
You no longer need to worry over missing teeth or dentures not fitting correctly. Douglas Dentistry offers tooth replacement options, including complete dentures, partial dentures to bridges, dental implants, and much more.
Call 283-3800 so Dr. Douglas can improve your smile. That's 283-3800, or visit Douglas Dentistry at 41 West, 700 South in Ephraim, across from Los Amigos.
Try us online at douglasdentistry.ephraim.com or find us on Facebook. This is Dr. Douglas. Let us take care of and improve your dental health.
Welcome back to Heffley Gymnasium on the campus of Colorado Northwestern. Badger basketball. And the Badgers lead 19-6 with 15 minutes to go. Penetration by Jelon Jackson. The circus shot goes in. Jelon Jackson with the double clutch, and he gets it to go. Badger lead is 11. Badgers up high. Braden Johnson, the long three off the back of the iron, no good. Badgers had given up on getting a rebound. Everybody had gone back to play defense. And the Spartans come up with the rebound. Drakez Harvey to Zarian Stevens to Jelon Jackson. Fakes the three, wants to penetrate. Cross-court pass to Stevens for three. And Zarian Stevens hits the three. And the Badger lead down to 8, 19-11. Traden goes down low to Braden Johnson. Johnson backs into the paint, goes to the baseline, puts up the tough shot, no good. Tipped out by Trey Farr, and Traden Christensen comes up with it. Into the corner, Johnson looking inside for Farr. Penetration by Johnson, has his pocket picked. And off and running are the Spartans. Foul on Branson Blackner, and Drakez Harvey gets the bucket. He's got 6, and he'll go to the free throw line to shoot 1. Chance at the three-point play. So the Badgers with 2 team fouls, and both of them on Branson Blackner. So the Badgers going to go to the bench. And coming in is Nate Duckworth and Tyler Boyack. And the Spartans will make a change as well, but it'll be for the shooter, Drakez Harvey. Harvey, a chance to convert the three-point play. Free throw in and out, no good, and the rebound comes down to Nate Duckworth. Duckworth pushes it up the floor, guarded by Stevens. Goes to Matt Norman, thought about the three, had it knocked away by Harvey. Gets it back. Inside looking for Trey Farr. Farr being guarded by Raven Brown. Tyler Boyack, top of the key. One dribble over to Braden Johnson. Braden wanted to go to the baseline. Badgers move it around. Matt Norman shoots the quick three as the clock was coming down. Braden Johnson steals the rebound away. Now throws it out high for Duckworth, who penetrates. Goes to Boyack. Boyack shoots the long three. That's off the mark, no good. And the rebound goes to the Spartans, but there's going to be a foul called on Jelon Jackson. Jelon Jackson, trying to keep Matt Norman off the boards, was a little bit too aggressive and gets called for the foul. That's his first. And that's the 3rd team foul on Colorado. Badgers will inbound on the baseline. Nate Duckworth into Matt Norman. To Johnson, into Trey Farr. Farr puts it up with the left hand and gets it to go. Trey with 4 points. You cannot let Trey Farr get that close to the basket. He can finish with the right hand or the left hand. That time he put it in left-handed. Penetration by Amir Manzik. Pass into the middle, stolen away by Matt Norman. To Nate Duckworth, back to Norman. Fakes the three. Norman penetrates, puts up the shot on the wing, and they call a blocking foul. Norman gets the bucket to go. And the foul is going to be called on, was it Azarian Stevenson? Or Stevens, excuse me. Azarian picks up his first foul, 4th team foul. Matt Norman gets the bucket and will shoot 1. So Matt Norman with 10 points now and steps to the free throw line to shoot 1. Badger lead is back to 10, 23-13. Norman taking his time, free throw on the way, and good. Matt Norman with 11. He leads all scorers. 24-13, Badgers up by 11. Azarian Stevens, guarded by Norman. Now goes to Javonte Wiley, into the corner to Hamilton. Back to Wiley, skip pass. Goes to Raven Brown. Raven penetrates, puts up the shot high on the glass. It's good. Raven Brown, his first 2. And the 6'4 freshman from Colorado Springs is on the board. Trey Farr again looking inside, guarded by Hamilton. High post, low post. Trey Farr kicks it out. Matt Norman for three. In and out, no good. Rebound, Raven Brown. In the corner, Brown takes the shot and hits it. A three-pointer. Raven Brown with 5. 24-18, back down to a 6-point lead. The Badgers going to go to the bench. Foul away from the ball. And it's going to be on who? Amir Manzik picks up the foul, his first. 5th team foul on the Spartans, just 2 on the Badgers. Checking in is Jordan Stratch for the Spartans, and for the Badgers, Jonah Roth and Trey Farr will get a rest. So it's Duckworth, Norman, Boyack, Jonah Roth, and Braden Johnson. Badgers working around the perimeter. Matt Norman launches the three again from the angle. Off the mark, no good. Amir Manzik with the rebound. Amir tries to bounce it over on the wing for Azarian Stevens, and it goes out of bounds. It looked like the Badgers might have got a hand on it, but they say no. And it'll be Badger ball. And Manzik will check out. So Badgers will inbound in the backcourt. It'll be Nate Duckworth to bring it up. Badger lead is 6 with 11:23. Now are they saying that's the wrong ball? I can't hardly see what was going on over there, but it sounded like Coach Nielsen was saying that's the wrong ball. Matt Norman has gone a little bit cold, missing his last at least 2 shots, maybe the last 3. So the Badgers inbound in backcourt. Nate Duckworth picked up by Azarian Stevens. Gives it to Boyack. Boyack fakes going inside, goes to Braden Johnson. Johnson travels. Did not put the ball on the floor, tried to take an extra step and got caught. So for the Badgers right now, Matt Norman with 11, Braden Johnson with 5, 4 for Trey Farr, and 2 each for Traden and Branson Blackner. Spartans with the ball. Into the corner. Stevens fakes the 3, goes baseline, puts up, passes out to Drakez Harvey. Around the perimeter, he went all the way to the other side and then hits the 3. Azarian Stevens penetrated, kept on going through without the ball, and ends up getting the 3 out of the corner. Nate Duckworth gets a pick up high, looking inside for Jonah Roth. They don't go to him. Now he steps under and shoots the floater, and he gets it to go. Nate Duckworth, his first 2. Badger lead 26-21 with 10.5 minutes to go. Out high is Wiley. Wiley penetrates, puts the shot high on the glass, and gets it to go too. He's got his first bucket. 26-23. Badger lead is just 3. Braden Johnson launches the 3. Back of the iron, no good. Long rebound comes down to Javante Wiley. Wiley, Euro steps, puts up the shot short off the glass. Badgers out and running, have the advantage, and Matt Norman takes it to the hoop and lays it in. Norman with 13. And a 30-second timeout is going to be taken. We'll keep it right here and make this a Douglas Dentistry timeout. Your first choice in dentistry and overall oral health, from general dentistry to sedation dentistry and teeth whitening. Douglas Dentistry. Call 283-3800. I want to do that. Okay. I'm just playing with knobs, okay? I'm getting looks from my crew here. Like, what are you doing? Like you're supposed to be the professional and I can't make a mistake? What's the deal? All right. So Matt Norman with 13 points in the start of this ball game. Trey Farr with 4. Braden Johnson with 5. 2 each for Traden and Branson Blackner. And now Nate Duckworth becomes the first Badger off the bench to pick up 2 points. And the Badger lead is 28-23, and we've played half of the first half. Darian Nebeker will check in at the next dead ball. But it's Spartan ball in the backcourt. Wiley brings it up, gets it to Drakez Harvey. Harvey, skip pass over to Stevens, launches the way long 3-point shot. Off the mark, no good. Hamilton fights for the rebound, comes up with it, misses the shot, and Tyler Boyack gets the big rebound. Here come the Badgers. Boyack pushes it up the floor. Nice stutter step. Now bounces back to Johnson. Johnson to Duckworth, top of the key. Back to Boyack. Goes to the baseline. Draws contact, no foul. To Johnson. Johnson to Duckworth. Fakes the three. Now drops it inside to Jonah Roth. Roth double teamed in the corner to Boyack. Boyack's three off the mark, no good. Tries to get his own rebound, but it bounces out of bounds first. So Darian Nebaker finally gets into the ball game. Usually he's pretty quick off the bench. This time the Badgers went with Nate Duckworth and Tyler Boyack first, partly due to the foul trouble of Branson Blackner. So the Badgers on defense now as Arian Stevens gives it up to Harvey. Harvey on the left wing, looks inside, goes to Jelon Jackson, penetrates, spins, puts up the shot in the paint. Good. Nice move by Jelon Jackson. He's got 6. Badger lead is down to 3. Braden Johnson up high. Surprising, the Badgers talked about getting the ball inside, and then they've been shooting a lot of threes. But there's Jonah Roth with the easy dunk. Nice pass by Darian Nebaker to Jonah Roth for the 2. Almost a steal by Boyack. Jelon Jackson penetrates, kicks, but throws it right into the hands of Nate Duckworth. 3-on-3 fast break. Duckworth wisely slows it up. Now makes a move to the baseline. Pass it back out to Jonah Roth. Roth dribbles with the left hand to Boyack. Boyack spins to the baseline, almost has it stolen away. Out of bounds. Nice defense by Azarian Stevens. Trey Farr will check in, and Braden Johnson comes out. And the Badgers go with the 2 big men together, Jonah Roth and Trey Farr. I like this lineup. I really do. I think the Badgers need to run a little bit more to get comfortable with it. But a lot of possibilities here now. They can go high post, low post with Trey and with Jonah. Jonah, a good outside shooter for a big man. Penetration by Amir Manzik to Harvey, to Jelon Jackson. Now baseline back to Amir. Inside Jelon. Passes over beautifully to Luna Soyoye, and Soyoye gets his first 2. And it's back to a 3-point lead for the Badgers. Darian Nebaker out high to Trey Farr, top of the key. Pass down low for Darian Nebaker, and the Spartans get a hand on it. Over to Drquez Harvey. Harvey has his shot blocked by Trey Farr, but a foul first, and it's going to be called on who? That's going to be called on Nate Duckworth, his first. 3rd team foul on the Badgers. And that'll be before the shot. They're going to give him shots. Wow. All right, so at the free throw line, Drquez Harvey to shoot 2. And this is a stat that doesn't get put in the books, but Trey Farr blocked the shot, but he doesn't get credit for it because the whistle blew and there was a foul. But if he doesn't block the shot and Harvey makes the shot, he gets credit for the point. So you should get credit for the block, right? Am I right? Am I right? Thank you. Drquez Harvey hits the free throw. He's got 7. And he'll shoot a second. Chance to pull the Spartans to within 1, 30-28. Free throw is good. So Harvey with 8. And a timeout is going to be taken at the 7:44 mark. It's going to be a 30-second, full timeout. So we'll take a timeout as well. You're listening to Badger Basketball on KMTI AM 650.
It's time to supercharge your internet with the fastest speeds in the area from Centracom. Get ready for high gear downloads that power buffer-free streaming, gaming, sharing, and surfing. And fire up all your devices at once with reliable speeds amplified by Centra Wi-Fi, our whole home mesh Wi-Fi system. Get on the fast track to a powerful online experience. Call or click Centracom.com to supercharge your internet today.
With a 3% cash bonus on balance transfers, a Mountain America Rewards credit card can put the whole world in your hands. Imagine the memories you'll make with a same-day cash bonus. And rewards like event tickets and travel rebates. It's easy to transfer a balance through our mobile app or at a branch. Get your 3% cash bonus today.
Welcome back to Heffley Gymnasium. Snow College Badgers with a 1-point lead, 30-29, and they have the ball. Looking inside for Trey Farr. Nebeker around to Jonah Roth. Roth kicks out of the corner. Logan Sorensen, who's checked into the ball game, misses it. And the rebound comes down to Luna Soyoye. Drakez Harvey on the fast break. Puts up the shot. It was actually Wiley, I believe, who gets the circus shot to go. The Badgers were all around him trying to come up with a block, but a great play by Javante Wiley from Ogden, Utah. Traden Christensen going to check back in, and Nate Duckworth comes out. Badgers with the ball, and they trail by 1 for the first time in the game. Traden Christensen, guarded by Jelon Jackson. Goes behind the back. Kicks in the corner to Sorensen. Out high back to Traden. High post to Nebeker looking inside for Trey Farr, and they don't pass it to him. He had worked hard and had position, but they don't get it in. Now Traden tries to post up on Harvey. Harvey comes up with the steal, then loses the ball. Now over to Amer Manzik, and Amer Manzik will push it up. Badgers down by 1, 31-30. Drakez Harvey fakes the 3. Up high to Amer Manzik. Goes baseline, loses the ball, out of bounds. They give it back to the Spartans. And Branson Blackner will check back in with his 2 personals, and Jonah Roth will come out. Spartans with the ball on their own baseline, 9 seconds on the shot clock. All alone as Amer Manzik misses the bunny. Now he's in trouble. Passes out beautifully to Shoyoye. He misses the shot. And then what's the call? They're going to call Trey Farr with a blocking foul? I don't know where they pulled that out of their hats. I'm sorry. He went up and got the rebound. How is this a shooting foul? That call was so late. Trey Farr had gotten the rebound and was looking for his outlet pass before they called the foul. And Shoyoye goes to the free throw line and hits the first. Oh, he missed the first? Oh, thank you. So he misses the first free throw. He will shoot a second. Shoyoye, second free throw, good. So he hits 1 out of 2. He's got 3 points. And the Spartans with their biggest lead, 32-30. 6 minutes and 18 seconds to go here in the first half. Traden Christensen, guarded by Stevens, penetrates, dishes out, down low, Trey Farr. And now we're going to have a foul on Traden Christensen. So Traden picks up his first. That's the 5th team foul on the Badgers. As Arian Stevens with the ball for the Spartans. Top of the key, guarded by Trey Farr. Hands it back to Wiley. Now penetration by Jelon Jackson. He's in trouble and he travels. Jelon Jackson penetrated, did not go up, and then he was in trouble because Jelon is 5'10", and he was down there with 6'9", 6'7", 6'8", and turned it over. Logan Sorensen checked back in for the Badgers. He's guarded by Drakez Harvey. Gives it up to Nebeker. To Branson Blackner. Back to Nebeker. Top of the key. Nebeker penetrates. Goes strong. Draws the foul and gets the bucket to go. Javante Wiley is going to get... No, correction. That's going to be Raven Brown, I think, that gets the foul. Yes, the first on Raven Brown. 6th foul on the Spartans. And Darian Nebeker got the bucket to go, his first 2, and he'll step to the free throw line, a chance to convert on a 3-point play. We are tied at 32 with 5:40 remaining. Free throw on the way and good by Nebeker. Nebeker with 3. And the Badgers back to a 1-point lead, 33-32. Harvey over to Stevens. Outside to Raven Brown. Brown guarded by Darian Nebeker. Penetrates, puts up the shot, no good. And the rebound, Logan Sorensen. Sorensen tries to pass quickly down to Trey Farr. Goes right through the wicket of Jelon Jackson out of bounds, and the Badgers will get it on their baseline. Matthew Hamilton's checked back in for the Spartans. And the Badgers will inbound on their baseline. All alone, Branson Blackner. Nice pump fake. And he got Raven Brown in the air and then drew the foul. That's the second on Raven Brown, 7th team foul. And Branson Blackner will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Badgers lead 33-32 with 5 minutes and 16 seconds remaining here in the first half. Free throw is on the way, short, but falls over the rim and good. Blackner with 3. 8 Badgers that have been into the ballgame have scored. Logan Sorensen, Tyler Boyack have not. And we haven't seen Taylor Miller yet in this game. Blackner misses the second free throw. And the rebound comes down to Azarian Stevens. To Hamilton, top of the key. Fakes it inside, tries to back in on Trey Farr. Loses the ball, Badgers on a fast break. And Trey Farr went up for the dunk. Had it tipped away, and they're going to give it back to the Badgers. Trey wanted to dunk that hard, and he had it knocked away from him on the way up. Trey talking to one of the referees. And the Badgers will inbound on the baseline. Traden Christensen throws it way out high to Blackner. Blackner one dribble to Trey. Darian Nebeker looking inside for Trey Farr. Traden goes all the way to the hoop, puts the shot up, no good. Blocked by Stratch, but the foul is going to be called first. And the foul is going to be called on Azarian Stevens. His second, 8th team foul. And at the free throw line will be Traden Christensen to shoot 2. Traden takes his time, free throw on the way, no good. Back of the iron hard. 4:51 remaining, and Taylor Miller now will check in for Snow College. And Logan Sorensen comes out. Taylor Miller had a really good game against this Spartan team. Ended up scoring 15. I think that was his first game back after the injury. Traden hits the back end of the 2 shots. He's got 3. Badger lead is 3, 35-32. Jelon Jackson penetrates, runs into Trey Farr. Offensive foul. I'll tell you, any Division I school that would like to get a guy that draws more offensive fouls than anybody I have ever seen, it's Trey Farr. Badgers now facing full court pressure by the Spartans. Branson Blackner in the backcourt. Gets it across the timeline. Hands to Trey Farr, high post. Trey bounces down low to Branson Blackner. And they're going to call the foul on Isaiah Green, who was doing his level best to keep Branson Blackner from getting the ball. Isaiah Green, 5'8", redshirt freshman from Tulsa, Oklahoma, and I think the plan is for the Badgers, whoever he is guarding is going to post up. Blackner, free throw good. Blackner with 4. And he'll shoot another. So Badgers out there right now with Taylor Miller, Traden Christensen, Branson Blackner, who just hit a second free throw, Darian Nebeker, and Trey Farr. Blackner now with 5, and the Badger lead is 5. Nice move by Wiley. Misses the layup, though, and the rebound comes down to Trey Farr. To Traden Christensen. Bounces beautifully to Nebeker. Nebeker makes a nice kind of stutter step and then lays it in, and he gets the easy layup. Badgers have built the lead back to 7 again. 4:03 remaining in the first half. Jelon Jackson to the baseline. Knocked away from behind by Nebeker, but he's going to get called for the foul. So Darian picks up his first. That is the 6th team foul on the Badgers, so it'll be Spartan ball on the baseline. Isaiah Green to inbound and gets it into Javonte Wiley. Wiley passes over to Jelon Jackson. Backs up and shoots the fall away from 15 feet. Nice shot by Jelon Jackson. He's got 8 first half points. Taylor Miller Cross court to Branson Blackner. Knocked away by Isaiah Green. Green goes in, fakes, and travels. Just drug that pivot foot and turns it over. So the Badgers substitutions. Matt Norman's going to check in, and Darian Nebeker goes out. And it'll be Branson Blackner to bring it up the floor, guarded by Isaiah Green. Goes behind his back. Now to Matt Norman. Norman fakes the three, goes to the baseline, in trouble, and throws it right into the hands of Isaiah Green. Badgers just not real careful with the ball. They have a 5-point lead, but could be better. Give and go, Draquez Harvey with the left hand gets the layup. And Draquez Harvey becomes the first double-figure scorer for the Spartans. He has 10. Badger lead is 3 with 3 minutes to go. Branson Blackner to Taylor Miller. Miller fakes the three, jab step, now launches the three, off the mark, no good. Draquez Harvey pushes it up the floor, passes down low to Stratch. Stratch goes up strong, draws the foul on Trey Farr. Farr with foul number 2, 7th team foul on the Badgers. And Jordan Stratch will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Coach Rob Nielsen has a lot more patience than I do. When the Badgers just will not get the ball inside on a consistent basis and continue to launch three-point shots. Stratch free throw is on the way and no good. Hard off the back of the iron. Braden Johnson will check in. And Trey Farr will go to the bench with his second personal. Badgers, Trey Farr with 2, Branson Blackner with 2. Traden with 1, Nate with 1, and Nebeker with 1. Stratch second free throw on the way and good. So he hits 1 out of 2. He has his first point. And the Badger lead is down to 2 with 2 minutes and 40 seconds to go. Inside, Braden Johnson. Johnson backs in against Stratch. Fakes the jump hook to Branson Blackner from the wing. Shoots the 3 and it's good. Branson Blackner with 8. Back to a 5-point lead for the Badgers. Jelon Jackson, nice penetrates, gets into the paint, shoots the little set shot almost, and gets it to go. He's got 10, so it's Draquez Harvey with 10, Jelon Jackson with 10. Braden Johnson fakes the 3 from the left wing. Instead goes around to Taylor Miller, who again launches an extremely long three-point shot. Foul is going to be on who? Draquez Harvey, maybe? No, Jordan Stratch. Stratch with 2. And that is the 10th team foul. So at the free throw line is going to be Traden Christensen to shoot 2. Taylor Miller shot that from well beyond NBA range. Free throw is no good by Traden. And Branson Blackner will check out. They don't want him to get that third foul here with 2 minutes to go in the first half. Traden sets for the second free throw. It's on the way and in and out, no good. Rebound, Javante Wiley. Isaiah Green pushes it up, gives it to Jelon Jackson. Jackson dribbles to the top of the key, now penetrates. And they're going to call a foul on Taylor Miller. His first, 8th team foul on Snow College. And so shooting 1-1 will be Jelon Jackson. Badger lead is 3, 42-39 with 1:49 to go. And at the free throw line, Jelon Jackson with 10 points already here in the first half will shoot 1-1. First one is on the way and good. Jelon with 11. And he leads the Spartans in scoring. He'll shoot a second. Badgers out there right now with Taylor Miller, Nate Duckworth, Matt Norman, Traden Christensen, and Braden Johnson, Jelon Jackson hits the second free throw. He's got 12, 42-41. The lead is 1 for the Badgers. Taylor Miller into the corner to Duckworth. Duckworth, one dribble back out high to Miller. Now to Braden Johnson. Johnson goes by Stratch to the baseline. Now passes it out to Traden. Back to Braden. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Up high, Nate Duckworth to Taylor Miller. Taylor to the free throw line, back out. Duckworth a long three. Off the mark, no good. Ball tipped and comes down to Jelon Jackson. So the Spartans now have a chance to take the lead once again. Trailing by 1, 42-41 with 1:07 to go. Jackson penetrates, goes into the corner, Isaiah Green. His shot, an air ball, right into the hands of Traden Christensen. Traden pushes it up the floor, leaves it for Matt Norman. Norman shoots the three, off the mark, no good. Tipped, and Duckworth comes up with it. He's in trouble, but gets it out high. Matt Norman will launch again from three, off the mark, no good. He hit his first 2 or 3 shots, and now he's gone ice cold. Maybe the lighting has changed. Norman has 13 points, but he has not hit his last few shots. Draquez Harvey penetrates, puts up the shot, gets it to go, and they call the foul on Braden Johnson, who had been standing there since Draquez Harvey had the ball out beyond the three-point line. I know we don't have a replay on that, but Braden Johnson was standing there a long time. So Draquez Harvey gets the bucket. He's got 12. That puts the Spartans up by 1, 43-42, and a chance to convert the three-point play. Harvey takes his time. Left-handed shot on the way and good. Harvey with 13, and it's a 2-point lead for the Spartans. Shot clock is off, 25 seconds on the game clock. Badgers can take the last shot. Traden Christensen goes all the way to the hoop, lays a reverse layup off the glass, and he gets it to go. Traden with 5. And we're tied at 44. Spartans now will play for the last shot. Jelon Jackson out high. Jelon penetrates, loses it off his ankle, puts up the three under pressure. Off the mark, no good. Rebound Norman, and Norman launches it as the buzzer sounds. We're tied. We've played 20 minutes and gotten nowhere. We're 44-44 at halftime. We'll be back with the halftime show, the Snow College halftime show. Snow College is the nation's finest transfer institution with campuses in Ephraim and Richfield. Visit snow.edu. We'll be back in 2 minutes.
Now's a great time to go deep at Little Caesars in Ephraim and Nephi. Try the hot and ready deep dish lunch combo with 4 slices of Detroit-style deep dish pizza with pepperoni and 1 20-ounce Pepsi product. Makes my mouth water just thinking on it. Hey, you can also go deep with a deep dish 3-meat treat and the deep dish ultimate pizzas, and you'll have a hard time wiping that satisfied smile off your face. Go deep today at Little Caesars in Ephraim and Nephi.
A lot can happen when your sidekick is a dog.
Kicker!
Oh, I got this. That's why I use Zelle in the Mountain America app. It makes sending and receiving money fast and easy. So Kicker and I can keep the adventure going.
Zelle is now in the Mountain America mobile app. Quickly send and receive money from almost anyone with a bank account in the U.S.
Kicker, my sleeping bag!
I've got this.
All with the convenience and security of the Mountain America app.
When your family comes to visit, does your internet seem to slow down? All those extra devices can chew up your bandwidth in a hurry, making your internet seem sluggish. Give your internet a boost with the Family Up plan from MTCC and make everyone happy. For a small fee, Family Up plans temporarily increase your internet speed while your family is here and go back to normal when they leave. Now everyone will love coming to your house even more. For more information and pricing, give MTCC a call today at 835-2929 or visit us at manti.com.
Are you worried about paying for college? Do you wish there was an affordable option that didn't sacrifice quality? Snow College. It's got to be the best kept secret in the state. Compared to my friends at bigger schools, I paid my tuition, housing, and books for less than their tuition costs alone. I even had enough left over to go shopping. To save my money. Can you actually edit that out? My dad listens to this station.
Snow College is accepting your application right now. To get more information or schedule a campus visit, go to snow.edu. At Snow College, it is all about you.
Welcome back to Heffley Gymnasium on the campus of Colorado Northwestern Community College. Gary Chedester with you, bringing Badger basketball. We are tied at halftime, 44-44. Let's take a look at individual scoring. First off, for the Spartans. Spartans were led by Draquez Harvey with 13 points. and Jelon Jackson with 12. Both of those players have done a great job of penetrating and getting to the front of the rim and also to the free throw line. After that, it is Raven Brown with 5 points off the bench. Azarian Stevens with 5 points off the bench. 4 points for Javante Wiley. 3 for Luna Soyoye, and 1 point for Jordan Stratch, who came off the bench for the Spartans. A little bit of foul trouble. Azarian Stevens with 2 personal fouls in the first half. Jordan Stratch also with 2. After that, it's Jelon Jackson with 1, Soyoye with 1, Isaiah Green with 1, Amir Manzik with 1. And that is the foul situation for the Spartans and the individual scoring. Let's take a look at individual scoring for the Snow College Badgers. Matt Norman in the first half, 13 points, and he hit 2 big three-pointers. In fact, out of his first 3 shots, he hit all 3 of them. He hit a three-pointer, then a floater in the lane, and then another three-pointer. But after he scored his 13th point, he kind of went cold and wasn't able to hit many of his shots, missed several very long three-point shots. Branson Blackner with 8 points for the Snow College Badgers. Traden Christensen with 5. Darian Nebaker came off the bench for the Badgers to score 5. Trey Farr with 4, and the Badgers have had a little bit of trouble getting the ball inside to Trey, quite honestly. Braden Johnson with 5 points, including a three-pointer. Nate Duckworth came off the bench to score 2. Jonah Roth came off the bench to score 2 as well. A little bit of foul trouble for the Badgers. Trey Farr and Branson Blackner each with 2. Probably the biggest concern is Trey Farr with 2. Branson Blackner can do a pretty good job of still being very effective for the Badgers, even when he does get into foul trouble. Then it's spread out pretty well. Traden Christensen with 1, Braden Johnson with 1, Taylor Miller with 1, Nate Duckworth with 1, and Darian Nebaker with 1. So the Badgers and the Spartans are tied up here at halftime. We'll take this opportunity for a timeout. A word from our sponsors. We'll be back and take a look at some team statistics for you right after this.
Robinson Transport is a major part of the central Utah economy by hauling supplies to maintain the energy needs of Utah and surrounding states. The management extends a sincere appreciation to all of their drivers for their hard work and dedication. Robinson Transport fully supports the education of our area youth and their participation in athletic competition. Should you need any construction equipment, topsoil, gravel, or concrete work, remember Robinson Transport of Salina, a proud sponsor of this sports broadcast. CO Building Systems in Ephraim manufactures a complete line of pre-engineered metal buildings of all sizes. Plus, they are your headquarters for custom metal roof and wall panels for your home or business, including all trim and accessories. All of their roof and wall panels are available in several gauges and over 20 different colors. For a free cost estimate or more information, contact CO Building Systems in Ephraim. 800-262-5347. That's 800-262-5347. Online at cobuildings.com.
Benjamin Franklin must have had dental and oral health in mind when he said, "An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure." Douglas Dentistry offers many preventive dental treatment options, including checkups and cleanings for the whole family. Hi, this is Dr. Douglas. Let us care for all your family's dental health.
Douglas Dentistry is located in Ephraim at 41 West, 700 South, across from Los Amigos. Ask about our in-house dental benefit program for those without insurance.
Call 283-3800. That's 283-3800. And remember, prevention is the best medicine.
Open a new Mountain America Visa credit card with 0% interest and put the whole world in your hands.
I got the whole world in my hands. I got the whole world safely in my hands.
Imagine what you can do with 0% interest on all purchases through May 31st of next year.
Safely in my hands. Oh.
Apply today at macu.com/0.
San Pete Steel in Moroni was founded in 1994 and is one of the major steel construction companies in the Intermountain West, specializing in structural steel fabrication and erection. San Pete Steel's impressive portfolio includes the Hale Theater in Sandy and structures on the campuses of the University of Utah, BYU, and UVU. San Pete Steel in Moroni, where their motto is done right and on time, at 685 East Main in Moroni. Call 800-261-1026, 800-261-1026, or sanpetesteel.com.
Intermountain Sanpete Valley Hospital wishes the Badgers all the best, both during the game and in everyday life. We are proud to be a Snow College sponsor. Intermountain now offers Connect Care, which gives you access to a healthcare provider 24/7 from your own home on a smartphone, tablet, or computer for one low price. Just download the app to use. Keeping you close to home for your health care. Intermountain Stampede Valley Hospital, helping people live the healthiest lives possible.
Welcome back once again to Heffley Gymnasium on the campus of Colorado Northwestern Community College. Gary Chedester with you, bringing you Badger basketball on KMTI AM 650, on Centricom.com, and also on YouTube.com/SnowBadgerTV. Taking a look at team statistics here from the first half, the Badgers were outshot from the field. The Spartans with a 56.7%, a very good percentage, 17 out of 30 in the first half. Snow College Badgers 16 out of 31 for 51.6%. From behind the three-point line, the Badgers are just 4 of 18 for 22%, and the Spartans are 3 out of 11 for 27.3%. So the Badgers have only made one more three-point shot than the Spartans, but they've shot the ball 7 more times from behind the arc. At the free throw line, the Badgers 66.7%, 8 out of 12 from the free throw line, and the Spartans 7 out of 10 for 70% from the free throw line. Snow College Badgers end up with one more turnover than they have assists. They have 10 turnovers to 9 assists here in the first half. The Spartans also with one extra turnover over assist. They have 8 turnovers and 7 assists, 6 steals for the Colorado Northwestern Community College Spartans. So that's been a big factor here for the Spartans in the first half. And Snow College with 2 extra turnovers, 2 more turnovers than the Spartans. If we take a look at points in the paint, Snow College 20, Colorado 24. That was one of the keys that Coach Nielsen talked about, that the Badgers needed to get the ball inside to Trey Farr. Trey only with 4 points here in the first half, and he's worked hard for the position, but the Badgers haven't fed him quite as much as I think as possible so far. Points off turnovers, Snow College 14 points off turnovers, Colorado 14. So even in that statistic. Second chance points, the Badgers with 2, Colorado with 1. And bench points, Snow College with 9, Colorado with 12. The score has been tied 2 times. The lead changed 3 times here in the first half. Last field goal by Snow College came with 20 seconds to go, and Colorado, their last bucket came with 52 seconds to go. Largest lead, Snow College led by 13 in the first half. Colorado's biggest lead has been 2. We'll take this opportunity for another timeout. A word from our sponsors. We'll be back with more right after this.
Spanish Fork's best kept secret, Shepherd's Carpets has opened a new location here in Richville. Shepherd's offers everything from carpet, vinyl plank, as well as vinyl, hardwood, and laminate. Shepherd provides estimates, installation, and carpet binding. Make Shepherd's your total flooring source. Come in and see us at 410 North Main here in Richville, Tuesday through Friday from 10 to 6, Saturday from 10 to 4. Call us at 435-865-2025. That's 865-2025.
Zions Bank has been committed to community, integrity, teamwork, trust, and value for over 145 years. The reason? That's when the first customer walked through the front door. And ever since, Zions Bank has shown that customer service isn't just a department, it's in everything we do. For established principles you can count on, Zions Bank is for you. You'll see these principles in action at zionsbank.com or any Zions Bank branch. We haven't forgotten who keeps us in business. A division of Zions Bank Corporation, N.A., member FDIC.
Do you want to make a difference in life? Do you want a college that values you right now? At Snow College, I had opportunities to be hands-on and really make a difference as a freshman in clubs, classes, sports, and student government. At Snow College, I didn't get pushed to the back while I watched the upperclassmen do everything. I was involved right away.
Snow College is accepting your application right now. To get more information or schedule a campus visit, go to snow.edu. That's snow.edu. At Snow College, it is all about you.
The whole world in my hands. I got the world safely in my hands. Oh.
With a 3% cash bonus on balance transfers, a Mountain America Rewards credit card can put the whole world in your hands. Imagine the memories you'll make with a same-day cash bonus. and rewards like event tickets and travel rebates. It's easy to transfer a balance through our mobile app or at a branch. Get your 3% cash bonus today.
Welcome back to Badger Basketball on KMTI AM 650 on Centricom.com and YouTube.com/SnowBadgerTV. A reminder that the Region XVIII Basketball Tournament on the campus of the College of Southern Idaho will be coming up this next week. Thursday night, the Snow College Badgers will be taking on Colorado Northwestern. That tip-off will be at 5:30. We'll have the game for you on KMTI AM 650. On Centricom.com and Snow Badger TV on YouTube. Also at 7:30 on Thursday night, it will be the 4 and 5 seed of the men's bracket. That will be USU Eastern taking on Colorado Northwestern Community College. All games will be streamed live on YouTube.com/SnowBadgerTV, and we'll have all of the action for you. Be sure and subscribe to the channel, and you'll be able to find out when those games will be. The Snow College Badgers will play at 7:30 on Friday night against the number 3 seed, that being the College of Southern Idaho. We'll be back with the start of the second half right after this timeout.
You know that Centricom provides great products and services to your home. And you can get the same great value for your business with CentriFiox, Centricom's fiber optic network service.
Whether you're making sales over the phone or online to customers around the world,
we deliver the reliable business solutions you need at a competitive price.
And we do it all with uncompromising service.
Let's talk about what matters to your business. Call or click CentriFiox.com today.
I'm Reed Skinner. I'm an OBGYN, recently transferred here to Central Valley Medical Center in Nephi. I'm excited to bring to Nephi the experience and the training that I've had in helping to take care of women through all stages of life, from low risk to high risk pregnancies or infertility, family planning, all the way to postmenopause and the management of that time frame. I also specialize in minimally invasive surgery. I'm excited to be here in Nephi and partnering with Central Valley Medical Center, providing the best possible care we can for women through all stages of life.
Visits to the dentist cause great anxiety and fear in some people, further jeopardizing oral and overall health. This is Dr. Douglas. We not only deliver optimal dental care, we make you comfortable while we do it.
Douglas Dentistry's patients love listening to music or watching a movie during treatment. Some patients prefer nitrous oxide or laughing gas or conscious sedation.
Call Douglas Dentistry today, 283-3800. That's 283-3800. Find us on Facebook or click on douglasdentistryephrem.com.
Welcome back to Colorado Northwestern. The Spartans with the ball to start the second half. We are tied at 44. In the corner, Hamilton elevates, shoots the jumper, and hits it. Matthew Hamilton, his first 2 of the game. And it comes to start this second half, and the Spartans back up by 2. High post Johnson looking inside for Trey Farr. Farr gets the ball down on the low post. Tries to pass it cross court to Johnson. It goes off. Luna Shoyoye into the basket. Trey Farr gets the bucket. That was strange. He was trying to pass to Braden Johnson. It turned into 2 points. We're tied at 46. Draquez Harvey into Luna. And Luna was all alone for the easy slam dunk. Luna Shoyoye has 5. And the Spartans back up by 2. Again, Trey Farr fighting for position inside, being fronted by Luna. Now he gets the ball on the low block, tips it back out to Traden Christensen. Christensen dribbles to the top of the key and passes around to Branson Blackner. Low post to Braden Johnson. Johnson backs in against, well, there's the skip pass to Trey Farr, and Farr gets the basket. Nice pass by Braden Johnson. I was going to say he was guarded by Javante Wiley, but he got the ball to Trey Farr, and Farr gets the bucket. Hamilton for 3, off the mark, no good. Trey Farr with the rebound, almost stolen away by Braden Johnson. And now Traden will push it up the floor and set up the offense. We're tied at 48. Down low, Braden Johnson. Back out high, and the Badgers work around the perimeter. There's the lob pass into Trey Farr. Farr gets it and lays it in. Trey Farr with 10. This is what we thought we were going to see at the first of the game. And now we've got 6 straight points for Trey Farr, and the Badgers lead by 2, 50-48. Wiley to Jerquez Harvey. Harvey penetrates, goes behind the back. And a hand check foul is going to be called on Branson Blackner. Branson just shakes his head. And timeout is going to be taken, 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it right here. This is a Douglas Dentistry timeout. You'll feel like showing off that beautiful smile. Call 283-3800. And let's check the Central Valley Medical Scoreboard. CVMC has added a full-time pediatrician to their experienced medical team. Dr. Gordon Duvall heads the new line of pediatric services. For an appointment with Gordon Duvall, call 623-3246. We are just a little over 2 minutes into the second half. The Badgers have taken the lead 50-48, thanks to the inside play of Trey Farr and also just a little bit of luck. As I mentioned, the one pass by Trey Farr was intended for Braden Johnson, and it was tipped by Shoyoye and went into the basket. Snow College Badgers will be playing on Friday night. The men will play on Friday night against the College of Southern Idaho in the Region XVIII Tournament. We'll have that game for you at 7:30 Friday night. The women will be playing on Thursday night, and they'll be taking on the same Colorado Northwestern team. We'll have that game for you at 5:30. So the Spartans will have the ball on their own baseline, trailing by 2. And it'll be Javante Wiley to inbound. He finally gets it into Jelon Jackson. There's a mismatch somewhere as Trey Farr guarding Jelon Jackson. Now they switch. Trey Farr gets a hand on the pass inside. Badgers push it up the floor. Skip pass to Trey Farr. There's the floater. No good, but he gets his own rebound. Fakes it outside. Now throws it out. Matt Norman from 3. Off the mark, no good. Rebound, Jerquez Harvey. Jerquez penetrates, leaves it for Jelon Jackson. Out of bounds. That's got to be Badger ball. Yes, it is. Substitution checking in is Raven Brown. And going out is Luna Shoyoye. I thought Shoyoye had done a really good job of guarding Trey Farr, even though he does have the 6 points. He's made it hard for them to get it inside to Trey. Penetration by Trey. Out of the corner, the shot by Traden Christensen. Off the mark, no good. Jerquez Harvey, a 2-on-1 fast break. Pass back to Jerquez, off his head, out of bounds. And let's check the Central Valley Medical Scoreboard for an appointment with pediatrician Gordon Duvall. Call 623-3246. In the first half, Salt Lake Community College 21, USU Eastern 15. Penetration by Traden. Tries to leave it for Trey Farr, from Traden to Trey, and the foul is going to be called on Raven Brown, his 3rd. And first team foul here in the second half. Traden lobs it in for Trey. Trey backs in on Hamilton, gets the bump, puts it up with the left hand, no good. Rebound Jerquez. Jerquez pushes it up the floor. Passes in the corner to Wiley. Wiley shoots the 3, no good. Rebound Hamilton. Hamilton's shot is blocked, and the Badgers have the ball out and running. Matt Norman to Johnson. Johnson Euro steps, lays it up and in from the right hand. Braden Johnson, his first 2 of the second half. Badgers back to a 4-point lead, 52-48. Jelon Jackson fakes the 3, bounces it off the legs of Hamilton. Now throwing it right into the hands of Traden Christensen. Traden pushes it up the floor, goes strong with the right hand. Ooh, just could not get it up and over the rim. Foul is going to be on Jerquez Harvey, his first. And the second team foul on the Spartans. At the free throw line shooting 2, Traden Christensen. A chance to move the lead back to 6 for the Badgers. Free throw on the way, good. Traden with 6. Javante Wiley comes out. Arian Stevens checks in for the Spartans. And Coach Nathan Tarrin trying to have a word with Wiley. Second free throw good by Traden. Traden with 7. Badger lead is 6. 54-48 with 16 minutes to go. Raven Brown. A couple of dribbles to Azarian Stevens. Up high to Hamilton. Looks backdoor to Jelon Jackson. Now Draquez Harvey fakes the three to Hamilton. Goes to the baseline. And Trey Farr is going to pick up his third personal. Second team foul on the Badgers. Spartans inbound on the baseline. Jelon Jackson looking for cutters. Now lobs it way out high. And Raven Brown goes up and gets it. Now hands back to Draquez. To Hamilton on the left wing. One dribble, tries to go inside for Brown. Knocked away. Brown recovers it. Now wants to penetrate. Puts up the shot. Hits the side of the bank board. And the rebound to Braden Johnson. Ahead quickly to Trey Farr. Over to Matt Norman. Norman goes baseline. Now comes up underneath the basket. Misses it. Gets the rebound. And puts the shot back in. Nice job by Matt Norman to stay with it. Badger lead is 8. 56-48. Stratch getting set to check in for the Spartans. Long three-point shot by Draquez Harvey is good. And Draquez Harvey cuts the Badger lead back to 5 once again. 56-51. Traden penetrates. Dishes in the corner to Norman. Up high to Branson Blackner. Penetration and kick to Norman. Now to Braden Johnson. Back to Branson. Inside Traden Christensen. Braden Johnson down the pipe, hits the three. Braden Johnson with 10, and it's back to an 8-point lead, 59-51. Draquez Harvey to Azarian Stevens. To Jelon Jackson on the right wing. Top of the key, Harvey shoots the three again and gets it to go. Draquez Harvey with 2 3-pointers in a row. He's got 19. A streaky shooter from the outside is Harvey. Those are his first 3-point shots he's made. Ball is tipped out of bounds. And the Badgers will keep it. Stratch will check in and Hamilton will come out. Badgers inbound on the baseline. Traden Christensen. Lobs it in for Johnson. Johnson gets the easy jumper to go. Braden Johnson with 12. 61-54, 7-point lead for Snow College. Draquez Harvey, guarded by Branson Blackner. Gets a pick up high, and then throws it to the Spartan bench out of bounds. 30-second timeout is going to be taken by Coach Nathan Tarrin. We'll take the opportunity for a word from our sponsors. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Robinson Transport is a major part of the central Utah economy by hauling supplies to maintain the energy needs of Utah and surrounding states. The management extends a sincere appreciation to all of their drivers for their hard work and dedication. Robinson Transport fully supports the education of our area youth and their participation in athletic competition. Should you need any construction equipment, topsoil, gravel, or concrete work, remember Robinson Transport of Salina, a proud sponsor of this sports broadcast.
Welcome back to Colorado Northwestern Community College. Snow College Badgers with the ball. And checking the Central Valley Medical scoreboard, the Salt Lake Bruins on top of USU Eastern in the first half. 26-15. Badger lead is 7 here, 61-54. Branson Blackner works around the perimeter as the Spartans have gone into a zone here, a 2-3 zone. Braden Johnson fakes the three from the wing, gives it to Branson Blackner. Fakes the three, steps to his left, and then buries the three. Branson Blackner, his first bucket of the second half. He's got 11. The Badgers back on top by 10. Jelon Jackson, left wing, guarded by Matt Norman. Skip pass to Azarian Stevens. Back to Jelon. Jelon penetrates, goes strong, leap and leaner, double clutch, no good, and the foul is going to be called on the Badgers. And the foul is going to be called on Traden Christensen, his second. And Jelon Jackson will step to the free throw line and shoot 2. Jelon, 12 points in the first half. And he hit 2 free throws. He hits this one. He's got 13. In fact, his last 3 points now have come from the free throw line. And Jackson will shoot another. Jackson, one of the 6 sophomores on this Colorado team. 2 for 2 on that trip to the free throw line. He's got 14. 56-64. Badger lead is 8. Traden to Matt Norman. Skip pass to Branson Blackner. Inside Johnson. Baseline, Traden Christensen. Penetrates, misses the shot. Rebound, Draquez Harvey. Harvey pushes it up the floor, leaves it for Azarian Stevens. Shoots the 3 in transition, no good. Trey Farr with the rebound. And the Badgers will take their time and bring it up the floor. Branson Blackner, left wing, beyond the 3-point line. Dribbles to the top of the key, now gives it up to Matt Norman. Around to Braden Johnson. Johnson looks to penetrate, kick. Matt Norman, 3-pointer is good. Well, Matt Norman got his stroke back in the locker room, I guess. Jelon Jackson penetrates and draws another foul. This one's going to be on Branson Blackner. That's his 4th. And the 3rd team foul, no, 4th team foul on the Badgers. So the Badgers going to go to the bench here with Darian Nebaker, but they don't get him in. Azarian Stevens launches the 3 out of the corner, no good. Rebound Matt Norman. Norman pushes it up the floor. Everybody wanted to travel, but he never did move the right foot. Inside, Traden Christensen goes up strong, and they're going to call a foul on Azarian Stevens. That's his 3rd. That's one of the funniest things, I think, with crowds always wanting a foul or a travel call when one foot slips. You got 2, and you only have to hold 1 in place. And that's what Matt Norman did. Free throw by Traden, off the mark, no good. So Branson Blackner out, Darian Nebaker in. Isaiah Green will check in for the Spartans. And going out is Azarian Stevens. So Traden will shoot 1 more free throw. 56-67. Badgers on top by 11. Second free throw, good. A 12-point lead for the Badgers. And Traden now with 8. Jelon Jackson out high, guarded by Matt Norman. Draquez Harvey comes off a pick, fakes the 3, moves to his left, backs up and shoots the long 3, and good again. Draquez Harvey is feeling it. He's got 22. He's going to go out in style, the redshirt sophomore from Aurora, Colorado. Matt Norman launches the long 3, way off the mark. Rebound, Draquez Harvey, tipped away from him, and Matt Norman comes up with the loose ball. Johnson looks inside. High post Nebaker. Did not pass the low post pass high enough, and it's tipped away by the Spartans out of bounds. Luna Shoyoye checks back in, and going out is Jordan Stratch. Badgers have the ball, 22 seconds on the shot clock, 11:14 on the game clock. And it's Matt Norman, cross court to Nebaker. Nebaker wanted to penetrate, then pulls it back out, looks for help, goes to Braden Johnson, who launches the 3 and gets it to go. this I heard the explanation here. Braden Johnson hits the 3. That's the bottom line, and he has 15 now. And the Badgers wanted a foul, and the referee said his teammate pushed him into him. That's why it's not a foul. He still hit into Braden Johnson. It still should be a foul. It doesn't matter who hits him. Now the referees thought the Badgers were calling timeout. 71-59, the Badger lead is 12. And the Spartans throw it away. So the Badgers will have the ball in the backcourt. Braden Johnson will inbound to Traden Christensen. Badgers out there with the starting lineup minus Branson Blackner, and Darian Nebaker is in for him. Traden penetrates, gets to the front of the rim, and lays it in. Traden Christensen now in double figures. He has 10. So the Badgers have Matt Norman with 18, Trey Farr with 10, Traden Christensen with 10, Braden Johnson with 15, and Branson Blackner with 11. Badgers get the turnover as Azarian Stevens loses it. 3-on-2 fast break. Nice pass by Traden Christensen, but they're going to call an offensive foul on Traden. Traden picks up foul number 3. There's another sight. Do we get a picture of that? Got Hamilton carrying Isaiah Green off the floor. Must have sprained an ankle or something. And now we've got a timeout on the floor. And it's going to be a full timeout with 10:22 remaining. Badger lead is 14, 73-59. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
When your family comes to visit, does your internet seem to slow down? All those extra devices can chew up your bandwidth in a hurry, making your internet seem sluggish. Give your internet a boost with the Family Up plan from MTCC and make everyone happy. For a small fee, Family Up plans temporarily increase your internet speed while your family is here and go back to normal when they leave. Now everyone will love coming to your house even more. For more information and pricing, give MTCC a call today at 835-2929 or visit us at manti.com.
CO Building Systems in Ephraim manufactures a complete line of pre-engineered metal buildings of all sizes. Plus, they are your headquarters for custom metal roof and wall panels for your home or business, including all trim and accessories. All of their roof and wall panels are available in several gauges and over 20 different colors. For a free cost estimate or more information, contact CO Building Systems in Ephraim. 800-262-5347. That's 800-262-5347. Online at cobuildings.com.
Welcome back to Rangeley, Colorado, and the campus of Colorado Northwestern Community College. Snow College Badgers with a 14-point lead, 73-59 with 10:22 remaining here in the ball game. Spartans with the ball. Azarian Stevens crosses half court. Out of the corner, Raven Brown shoots the shot. No good, but he hustles and gets his own rebound. And then a jump ball is going to be called. Very quick jump ball, in my opinion. But the Badgers will get it on the alternating possession. Craig Hamilton checks back in for, or Matthew Hamilton, excuse me. Matthew Hamilton from Craig, Colorado checks in. And the Badgers will have the ball and that 14-point lead. Darian Nebeker out high. Again, the Spartans in a zone. Traden Christensen has to go high and save that pass. Looking high post for Trey Farr. Instead, they skip it to Norman. Skip it back to Braden Johnson. Fakes the three. One dribble to Traden in the corner. Cross court, Darian Nebeker shoots the three and hits it. So Darian Nebeker has 8. And the Badger lead, I think, is the biggest lead of the game now, a lead of 17. Jelon Jackson penetrates, dishes to Stevens. To Hamilton. Under pressure, gets it to Raven Brown. Skip pass to Stevens. Stevens long three. Off the mark, no good. Hamilton hustles for the rebound. Gets it to Brown. Brown penetrates, goes up for the shot, no good. Rebound, Braden Johnson. Braden will dribble out of trouble and come across the timeline. And then throw it right into the hands of Raven Brown. All that work to turn it over. In the corner, shot by Jelon Jackson. Off the mark, no good. Long rebound, Matt Norman. Norman gets by Wiley, goes up with the right hand, misses it, but it's dunked home by Traden Christensen. There's your point guard following it and hammering it home. And the Badger lead is 19. And he acts like it's just another day. That guy just does not get very high or very low. Good quality for a point guard. Nice pass to Raven Brown. Raven Brown goes in and dunks it and draws the foul on Traden Christensen. Traden now foul number 4. And Nate Duckworth will check in and Traden will come out. Raven Brown gets the bucket. That's his 7th point, and he'll go to the free throw line, a chance at a 3-point play. Brown steps to the free throw line. Free throw on the way and good. So Brown with 8, and he'll come out. Draquez Harvey checks back in for the Spartans. And the Spartans go to full court pressure defense. Nebeker passes to Norman across the timeline. Norman hands back to Duckworth. To Nebeker, who goes all the way, but has it stripped going up to the basket. Jelon Jackson comes back the other way, gets in front of the rim, misses the shot. Tipped by Hamilton, no good, and the rebound comes down to Johnson. Now Duckworth will bring it up the court and slow things up a little bit. 8 minutes to go. Badgers up by 16, 78-62. Duckworth to Johnson. Launches the three from the angle left. No good. Rebound comes down to Javonte Wiley. Ahead to Harvey. Baseline move by Azarian Stevens. Leaves it for the trailer. Nice shot. And a foul. And now we've got a technical. This referee has a very short fuse. Who'd they call the foul on? Matt Norman? Matt Norman, foul number 1. And that is the 8th team foul on the Badgers here in the second half. And they're going to give a technical foul to Matt Norman as well. Like I say, a really short fuse. Matt Norman just was passing the ball out to the referee, and he didn't like how it was passed to him, so he called the technical. So Matt Norman picks up the personal and the technical. So the Spartans got the bucket and drew the foul. Harvey now at the free throw line to shoot the technicals. Free throw by Harvey is good. Draquez now with 23 points. This lead could be cut down in a hurry. Second free throw by Harvey, good again. So Harvey with 24. And it's a 12-point lead. Now I think we're going to have the and one. Javonte Wiley will go to the free throw line to shoot the free throw. And at the free throw line, Javonte Wiley to shoot one. A chance to convert the three-point play the old-fashioned way. Free throw by Wiley on the way and in and out, no good. Rebound, Snow College. Duckworth, top of the key to Nebeker. Picks up his dribble, goes back to Duckworth on the right wing. Badgers work around the perimeter. Nebeker fakes the three, guarded by Wiley. Skip pass to Duckworth. Duckworth fakes the pass back, goes in the paint to Johnson. Johnson misses the shot, tips it over to Trey Farr, and Farr kicks it out to reset. Duckworth, high post to Trey Farr, down low to Braden Johnson. Johnson puts the shot in, but they're going to say foul first. And the foul is going to be called on Raven Brown. That's his fourth. Just the fourth team foul on the Spartans. So the Badgers will have the ball on the baseline, 20 seconds on the shot clock. Duckworth to inbound. I thought I heard a whistle, I guess not. Badgers get it inbounds. Nebeker, top of the key three, good. Darian Nebeker with 11. And the Badgers have another double-figure score, and the lead pushed back up to 15. Raven Brown penetrates, leaves it for Harvey. Harvey penetrates and throws it out of bounds. I think he thought Javonte Wiley would be cutting towards the hoop. He wasn't, and a turnover goes back to the Badgers. Nebeker to Duckworth. Right wing, Branson Blackner. Blackner gets a pick, goes to the free throw line, into the corner to Duckworth. Back out to Blackner, back to Duckworth. Looking inside for Trey Farr. Duckworth launches the three from the angle left. Off the mark, no good. Rebound Hamilton. And the Badgers get called for the foul. At halftime, Salt Lake Community College leads USU Eastern 44-29, a 15-point lead at halftime. The Eagles of USU Eastern will be playing Thursday night against this Colorado Northwestern team, as the 4 and 5 seeds will play to determine who plays the Bruins of Salt Lake Community College. At the free throw line, Matthew Hamilton has 2 points in the game. And he'll shoot 2 here. That is the 9th team foul on the Badgers. Second personal foul on Braden Johnson. Matthew Hamilton takes his time. Free throw on the way. And no good. They will shoot 2 the rest of the way. Only 4 team fouls on Colorado. 9 on Snow College. Penetration by Nebeker. Leaves it underneath to Blackner. Kicks it out to Duckworth. Back to Nebeker, who's in three-point territory. Branson Blackner draws the foul on Hamilton. Matthew Hamilton, his first, I believe. No, yes. His first, 5th team foul, so the Badgers will have the ball on the baseline. And an 81-66 lead. Badgers lead by 15. Duckworth into Braden Johnson. Way out high to Nebeker, and the Badgers will set up the offense here. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Nebeker inside to Braden Johnson. Guarded by Wiley. Now to Trey Farr on the other low block. Farr goes to the baseline, puts up the shot. It goes. Trey Farr with 12. And he'll go to the free throw line, a chance at a three-point play. Matthew Hamilton gets called for the foul. His second and 6th team foul. Trey Farr, that low on the block. I don't know if there's anybody in this league that can guard him. Trey hits the free throw, converts the three-point play. He's got 13. Now what? Referee again over talking to the bench. I don't know why. Oh. 83-67.
All right, folks, we want to remind you as spectators to respect key performance of these athletes and act professionally in the stands. You will be escorted from Athlete Arena.
Okay, so one of the referees apparently didn't like some of the things that were being said in the stands. They just made a public address announcement to not make things personal, I guess. Hamilton fakes the three, goes to Raven Brown. Raven Brown penetrates on the baseline and slams it home with 2 hands. Raven Brown with 10 points. And that gives the crowd something to cheer about. Darian Nebeker, reverse layup, no good. Trey Farr with the follow hammer. Trey Farr grabs it with 2 hands and hammers it home. 69-85. Azarian Stevens to Wiley. 3-point shot, way off the mark, no good. And the rebound to the Badgers. 5 minutes to go. Braden Johnson launches the quick 3 and hits it. Braden Johnson with 18. And Coach Nathan Tarrant says, let's try to calm things down here a little bit. 5:09 remaining. Badgers lead 88-69. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Zions Bank has been committed to community, integrity, teamwork, trust, and value for over 145 years. The reason? That's when the first customer walked through the front door, and ever since, Zions Bank has shown the customer service it isn't just a department. It's in everything we do. For established principles you can count on, Zions Bank is for you. You'll see these principles in actions at zionsbank.com or any Zions Bank branch. We haven't forgotten who keeps us in business. A division of Zions Bank Corporation, N.A., member FDIC.
Little Caesars Pizza in Nephi and Ephraim boasts the most cheese and the most common toppings at the nation's best prices. Family parties, work crews, office staff, or athletic teams all benefit when Little Caesars is asked to tame our hunger. From hot and ready to deep dish and everything in between, everybody wins with Little Caesars. Give Little Caesars Pizza a try today and you'll still be wearing a big old smile tomorrow. That's Little Caesars Pizza, 462 North Main in Ephraim and 1010 North Main in Nephi.
You're tuned in to Badger basketball, and the Badgers are up with 5 minutes and 9 seconds remaining. 88-69 over the Spartans of Colorado Northwestern Community College. Badgers have gone to a zone defense here. Well, check that. Yeah, it is kind of a matchup zone. 3-point shot on the way by Harvey, no good. Tyler Boyack with the rebound. So for the Badgers right now, they go with Boyack, Nebeker, Blackner, Johnson, and Duckworth. Johnson penetrates all the way to the hoop, lays it up with the right hand, no good, gets his rebound, tries to go back up and draws the foul. And I think they're going to give this one to Raven Brown. If it is, he is gone. Well, I guess they only have him for 4. I had him for 5. I guess 4 now. Free throw is good by Braden Johnson. Braden with 19 points. Matt Norman with 18 for the Badgers. 15 for Trey Farr. 12 from Traden, 11 from Branson Blackner, as all 5 starters are in double figures. Jelon Jackson with the steal. Tries to take it in. Darian Nebeker comes up with the loose ball. Nebeker gets across the timeline, looks for help, gives it to Braden Johnson. Johnson has a lane, goes up, puts it up with the right hand, no good. Foul is going to be called by Jordan Stratch. Jordan Stratch, foul number 3. And Jonah Roth will check in for the Badgers. No, he'll sit back down again. Badgers lead is 20. Free throw is off the mark by Braden Johnson. Shoyoye checks in for the Spartans, and Stratch goes out. 89-69, Badgers by 20 with 4:24 remaining. Now Jonah Roth will check in. Johnson hits the free throw. Braden Johnson finishes with 20. So the Badgers now go with Jonah Roth, Darian Nebeker, Branson Blackner, Tyler Boyack, and Nate Duckworth. Spartans with the ball is Arian Stevens. Top of the key, over to Jelon Jackson, who penetrates, goes up strong, draws the foul on Darian Nebeker. Nebeker, foul number 2. 10th team foul on the Badgers. So shooting 2 will be Jelon Jackson. Well, he was shooting 2 anyway. And Taylor Miller will get set to check in for the Badgers. I'm guessing that will be for Branson Blackner. Free throw by Jelon, good. Jelon Jackson with 15, just 3 here in the second half. He had a great first half, scoring 12. So Taylor Miller in, Branson Blackner out. 4:19 remaining, and the Badger lead is 21. Still 21 as the second free throw is missed by Jelon. Taylor Miller crossed the timeline with the right-handed dribble to Duckworth. Duckworth backs it out. Into the corner to Nebeker. Nebeker, pump fake, jab step, now out to Jonah Roth, around to Boyack. Boyack loses it, gets it back again, penetrates, pulls up from 15, misses the shot. Rebound Shoyoye. Stolen by Boyack. Boyack's going to go all the way, draws the foul, puts it up with the left hand, no good. Runs hard into the padding and falls down. Is he going to be okay? And it looks like it. He's going to step to the free throw line and shoot 2. Foul is on Draquez Harvey. That's his second. Both of them here in the second half. And the 9th team foul on the Spartans. So shooting 2, Tyler Boyack for the Badgers. Free throw is on the way and good. Tyler gets his first point of the game. And he'll shoot a second. Second free throw good too. Tyler Boyack with 2. The Badger lead is 23. Draquez Harvey, top of the key, passes to Raven Brown, launches the 3, air ball into the hands of Taylor Miller. Miller pushes it up the floor, goes to Boyack. Now around to Jonah Roth, drops it down low to Darian Nebeker. Skip pass to Duckworth. Taylor Miller shoots the 3, good. Taylor Miller finally gets the bucket to go. He's got his first points. And the Badger lead now 26. Azarian Stevens back to Jelon Jackson. Very quiet here in Heffley Gymnasium as the Badgers have their biggest lead of the game. Jelon Jackson over to Shoyoye, and Luma. Shoyoye gets the bucket. He's got 7. And the Badgers going to make a substitution. They call a timeout, burn a timeout just to get the sub. Darian Nebaker out, and checking in is Logan Sorensen. So the Badgers right now with Taylor Miller, Nate Duckworth, Tyler Boyack, Jonah Roth, and Logan Sorensen. And now they got to decide where the Badgers are going to inbound the ball from. Coach Nathan Tarrin ribbing the referees just a little bit, saying, are you going to let Rob tell you what to do? And the Badgers will have the ball in backcourt. And it looks like the Spartans are going to put on some full court pressure. Taylor Miller will inbound on the baseline. 3 minutes and 4 seconds remaining. Badger lead 96-72. Duckworth in backcourt, guarded by Jelon Jackson. Gets it across to Taylor Miller. Hands back to Logan Sorensen. Sorensen penetrates the free throw line, comes back out. Now to Duckworth. Duckworth looked like he traveled. Even the crowd didn't try to call that one. Boyack tries to go back to Taylor Miller, stolen away by Draquez Harvey. Harvey goes in with the left hand, no good. Rebound Raven Brown. Raven Brown missed the shot. And Logan Sorensen with the rebound. Logan Sorensen crossed the timeline, guarded by Raven Brown. Sorensen to the top of the key. Crossover dribble gets away from Brown. Logan looked like he wanted to dunk it, missed it, and Jonah Roth follows it up. Logan Sorensen, the only player for the Badgers that has not scored. That might have been his best opportunity. Got to the front of the rim, just got caught in between. Do I dunk it? Do I lay it in? And he did neither. Jonah Roth, guarded by Jelon Jackson. And Jelon Jackson goes right at Jonah Roth and draws the foul. But the foul is actually going to be called on Logan Sorensen. And Jelon Jackson gets the bucket to go. Jelon with 17. He'll go to the free throw line and shoot one. 98-74. Badgers by 24. Free throw, good by Jelon. He's got 18. Full court pressure again. Badgers break it. Logan Sorensen on the right wing. They'll slow it up, wait for help. Badgers working around the perimeter. Taylor Miller. Alley-oop for Logan Sorensen. Off the mark, no good. Looked like it was tipped by Shoyoye. Jelon Jackson lays it over to Azarian Stevens, who missed the shot. Now back to Jelon. To Shoyoye, goes for the dunk, and he's fouled on the way up. And that's going to be on Logan Sorensen, his second. Well, the final 3 minutes here have been a little ragged. But this one is pretty much over except the final score. The Badgers with the 23-point lead. Shoyoye, free throw, no good. 98-75. Badgers by 23 with 1:35 to go. Luna Shoyoye, second free throw, good. Shoyoye with 8. And again, full court pressure by the Spartans. Boyack to Duckworth. Duckworth has it tipped away from behind by Azarian Stevens, out of bounds. And it'll be Duckworth to inbound on the baseline. Duckworth looks for help, throws it way out high, almost throws it out of bounds, but good hustle by Taylor Miller to go back court and retrieve it. And he'll have to cross the timeline once again. Into the corner, Duckworth. Launches the three out of the corner, off the mark, no good. Rebound, Draquez Harvey. Harvey fouled by Tyler Boyack. I don't get that. 10th team foul on the Badgers, and Draquez will go to the free throw line and shoot two. A minute 10 remaining. And Harvey at the free throw line to shoot 2. First free throw, good. Draquez with 25. Great home game for Draquez Harvey in his final home game here with the Spartans. Second free throw short. Rebound Logan Sorensen. 98-77. Sorensen across the timeline with the right-handed dribble. Logan looked to penetrate. Spin move. Gets it into the corner to Boyack. Boyack's 3 off the mark. No good. Logan Sorensen the rebound and the putback, and every Badger has now scored. Logan Sorensen with 2. And the Badgers hit the 100 mark. Draquez Harvey gets fouled. And that's going to be on Tyler Boyack again, his second. And Harvey looks like he might have got poked in the eye. He's down on the floor. We'll take this opportunity for a timeout. A word from our sponsors. We'll be back in 60.
San Pete Steel in Moroni was founded in 1994 and is one of the major steel construction companies in the Intermountain West, specializing in structural steel fabrication and erection. San Pete Steel's impressive portfolio includes the Hale Theater in Sandy and structures on the campuses of the University of Utah, BYU, and UVU. San Pete Steel in Moroni, where their motto is done right and on time, at 685 East Main in Moroni. Call 800-261-1026, 800-261-1026, or sanpetesteel.com.
Welcome back to Heffley Gymnasium as Draquez Harvey is helped off the floor. It looked like he got poked in the eye. So he will not shoot the free throws. It'll be Jelon Jackson to shoot 2. Jelon's free throw is good. He's got 19. It's been pretty much Draquez Harvey and Jelon Jackson that have kept the Spartans into this ball game for as long as they did. And Jelon's second free throw short. Barely touched the rim, and the rebound comes down to Logan Sorensen. Tyler Boyack across the timeline. Spartans look to trap. Now to Duckworth. In the corner, Taylor Miller shoots the 3 and hits the 3. Taylor Miller was 6. 103-78 with 30 seconds to go. Shot clock at 27. High post Shoyoye to Raven Brown. Spin move in the paint. Dishes down low. Shot up and in by Jordan Stratch. Stratch with 3. And the Badgers now don't even have to take a shot as the shot clock is off. Boyack out high. Now to Jonah Roth. Roth will hold on to it. Back to Boyack, and the Badgers will run out the clock here. And the final score, 103-80. Snow College Badgers with the win. A win of 23 for their last regular season game. They will now play the College of Southern Idaho on Friday night. That game should be at 7:30, I believe. We'll wait and see. It could be at 7 or 7:30. Be sure and check Snow Badger TV on YouTube.com for the times of all the games of the Region XVIII Tournament. We'll take this opportunity for a timeout, and when we come back, we'll have the post-game show for you, the player of the game, and also the steel man of the game. We'll have that for you right after this.
Intermountain Sanpete Valley Hospital wishes the Badgers all the best, both during the game and in everyday life. We are proud to be a Snow College sponsor. Intermountain now offers Connect Care, which gives you access to a healthcare provider 24/7 from your own home on a smartphone, tablet, or computer for one low price. Just download the app to use. Keeping you close to home for your health care. Intermountain Sanpete Valley Hospital, helping people live the healthiest lives possible.
Spanish Fork's best kept secret, Shepherd's Carpets has opened a new location here in Richville. Shepherd's offers everything from carpet, vinyl plank, as well as vinyl, hardwood, and laminate. Shepherd provides estimates, installation, and carpet binding. Make Shepherd's your total flooring source. Come in and see us at 410 North Main here in Richville, Tuesday through Friday from 10 to 6, Saturday from 10 to 4. Call us at 435-865-2025. That's 865-2025.
I think I was born to perform. At Snow College, I got to be on stage as a freshman. I don't know of any other college in Utah that lets you do that. Here at Snow, I got real chances to perform, real chances to be involved, real chances to improve. Don't wait in line to get your chance. Get it now at Snow College.
Snow College is accepting your application right now. To get more information or schedule a campus visit, go to snow.edu. That's snow.edu. At Snow College, it is all about you.
When it comes to communication solutions for your business, Centra Fios by Centracom gets it right. We've got the right data connection with dedicated bandwidth up to 10 gig, plus an in-house network operations center for responsive local support from super smart service professionals. Centra Fios offers SD-WAN service to connect all your business locations securely and the right digital voice solutions to fit your exact needs. Make the right call. Contact a business specialist at Centracom for customized Centra Fios solutions to make your business thrive.
Welcome back to Heffley Gymnasium for the postgame show. Gary Chedester with you, and joining me, head coach of the Badgers, Rob Nielsen. And coach, first half, I don't. You were patient. You had to be a little bit frustrated because it seemed like you guys struggled doing anything that you talked about were the keys. Struggled getting the ball inside. Struggled keeping them out of the game. You got the big lead, but let them get back into it. But the second half, amazing. You were able to do almost everything that you had talked about before.
Well, the first half we came out and we hit a bunch of threes. I think we got 3 threes or something right off. And that kind of becomes fool's gold. We think, well, this is going to be easy. And so we just settled on threes. I think we were 12 of 13 inside the three-point line the first half.
Yeah.
But we didn't, and we were 4 of 19 or 18 from outside the first half. And so at halftime we said, we're going to establish inside. And we came out and did a really nice job of going inside and establishing that. And once we establish our inside, then the outside opens up, and we're able to go inside out, and that's when we step up and hit the threes. So second half, both things worked, but still I think we were 24 or 34 inside the three-point line for the game. So
great percentage, your percentage increase. We just looked at that. You shot 51.6, which is not bad, but you increased that to 56.8% in the second half. So great jump.
Yeah, we gave up 44 points the first half, and we were just letting them go and weren't really working as hard as we needed to individually trying to stop people. And but we stuck with the plan, and we came out of the second half. I thought we played a pretty good half of basketball, and the guys stepped up and made some shots, and they were good shots, and everything kind of got back into a flow. The first half, I think we played at their pace.
Okay. One of the things that I really liked in that second half as well was it seemed like everybody got involved, and you mentioned that inside really makes it work. And you've shot the three-pointer. It is so much easier to shoot that three when you're square and the ball's coming from the inside out to you. You don't have to catch it from the side. You just catch and go straight back up with it.
Yeah, and that's what we practice. That's how we practice all our three-point shots. It seems like his passes coming out. But so, the guys know it. And you get over here and you get, sometimes you get a big lead right off and think, okay, this will be easy. But these guys really battle, and they're very good. And I think they just got tired a little bit the second half as well. I think we wore them down, making them play defense, and pounded inside is a lot harder. These guys are, this is one of their better teams. I think he's done a good job. He coaches them well, and they play really hard to the end.
And they're going to be taking on USU Eastern on that first night on Thursday night. Draquez Harvey, 25 points, and Jelon Jackson, 19 points. They really carried this team tonight.
Yeah, they've been doing that all year long. And, sometimes we've got to realize that those are the two guys that are going to shoot most of their shots. So when they get it, we ought to help a little bit more. But, those two are really good players. And it'll be good to see them graduating and moving on.
It's always good to see the best players from the other teams move on, isn't it? and you're only going to lose 3 players. Maybe 4. But you got a pretty good freshman class here to build on.
Yeah, it's been a really good. This is the end of the regular season. It's been a really good year. The sophomores have really done a great job of leading them, and the freshmen have stepped up, and we've got a lot better. I think we're a better team now than we were when we started.
Definitely.
We've improved, and we understand a lot of things. So, it's a chance. We have to go win 2 ball games to get a chance. So we're in position. I think we're playing as well as we have all year, and kids are peaking at the right time. And so we'll go see what happens next week.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. And we'll have that game on Friday night. I believe it'll be the 7:30 game on Friday night against College of Southern Idaho.
Yep.
All right, thanks, Coach, for joining us. Any final word here? We need to pick a player of the game and Steelman player of the game, Sam Pete Steelman of the game. You've got quite a bit to choose from. You got 6 players in double figures tonight.
You know, Braden's got a quiet 22 there. You know, if he'd asked me, I didn't know he was leading us tonight. So probably one of them goes to Braden, and I think he did a really nice job. Maybe Matt. You know, Matt kind of got us off started really well, and then we kind of finished well with him. So Matt did a nice job. Darian came in and did a good job offensively, but probably Braden and Matt.
All right, we'll go with that. How about the Little Caesars player of the game, Braden Johnson, and we'll give him a $5 large pepperoni or cheese pizza. Little Caesars for fresh pizza fast. Make a pit stop at Little Caesars in Nephi and in Ephraim. And Matt Norman will give him the Sanpete Steel Steelman of the game and award him a Sanpete Steel hoodie. Sanpete Steel, done right and on time. You okay with that?
Yep, sounds good.
Okay, thanks, Coach. And good road trip home, and we're a little bit early, so that's good too.
Yeah, this is good to play early and get on the road. So, see you
all right, thanks for joining us. So we'll just wrap up real quickly the individual scoring for the Snow College Badgers. Matt Norman with 18, 22 for Braden Johnson, 15 for Trey Farr. 11 of those came in the second half. Traden Christensen with 12. He had 5 in the first half, 7 in the second half. Darian Nebeker with 11. Everybody that got in the ball game did score for the Snow College Badgers. Taylor Miller off the bench with 6, all in the second half. It was Jonah Roth with 4, 2 for Boyack, 2 for Sorensen, and 2 for Nate Duckworth. So the Badgers win it here on the road and finish 8-4 in conference play and 17-13 overall. And they will be taking on the number 3 seed, the College of Southern Idaho, on Friday night. We'll have that game for you on KMTI AM 650. Also, video-wise, we'll have that on Centricom.com and also on the YouTube.com/SnowBadgerTV. For Joe Williams and Jacob Habel and Coach Robert Nielsen, I'm Gary Chedester. Thanks for joining us. Have a pleasant weekend, everyone.
You've been listening to exciting Snow College Badger basketball on South Central Utah's sports leader, KMTI AM 650. This sports broadcast has been brought to you by sports-minded sponsors throughout South Central Utah. Join us again for more Snow Badger basketball action on KMTI AM 650.